Kwaito artist Arthur Mafokate is due back in the Midrand Magistrate's Court on assault charges. The musician is on trial for allegedly beating up his former girlfriend, Busisiwe Cici Twala. Mafokate withdrew from yesterday's 100-man march in Pretoria. There was speculation he'd been invited to the march, which is meant to highlight the scourge of abuse against women and children. Well, Malungelo Booi is covering this court case and is joining us now in the studio before he heads off to court. Malungelo, good morning. Thanks for coming in. First up, just for our viewers, just to remind them, how did you get here? What is involved in this case? Well,
it was in 2017 when there was an altercation between Busisiwe Twala, a fellow singer, and Arthur Mafokate. They were in a relationship, and that altercation turned very violent. It saw Ms. Twala being dragged allegedly by Mr. Mafokate out of in his car onto a road, and she sustained severe injuries. She opened a case of assault with intent to do grievous bodily harm. Mr. Mafokate as well has also opened a countercharge. The matter is currently on trial in the Midrand Magistrate's Court.
Okay, now of the two emitters, which one are we dealing with today in the court?
We're dealing with Mr. Mafokate. He is on trial for assaulting Busisiwe Twala. Yeah. What we're expecting, though, to get in court today, the prosecutor had asked to recuse himself in the case. That's after Ms. Twala had complained about the prosecutor. Ms. Twala had written to the NPA saying that the prosecutor is clueless about this case. And the prosecutor in May rather said that he wants to recuse himself. He can't compromise himself. He will be compromising himself if he continues to lead this case.
And that prosecutor issue could be dealt with in court today, or has it already been resolved by the NPA from what you know?
Well, it hasn't. What we're expecting, though, is the outcome, is whether this prosecutor will get what he wants, to recuse himself, and also will Cici get what she wants as well, not to have this prosecutor in the case.
Okay, while this court battle is playing itself out, Mr. Mafokate himself is now suffering some repercussions. One of them we saw playing itself out on social media the other day regarding the 100-man march, from which he is withdrawn. But there are other repercussions or implications or fallouts that he's been suffering.
That's right, Brad. And in fact, last week he had said that he was going to be part of this march, and yesterday he released a statement. He withdrew, saying that he had received, his family also received threats, and that's why he decided not to be part of that march. But also, interestingly enough, saying that he will continue to support activities that seek to combat gender-based violence. But also yesterday we saw a statement coming out from SAMRO asking, remember Mr. Mafokate is a non-executive member at SAMRO, they're asking him to explain, to give reasons why he should not be removed in the body.
So he's a board member of the
Music
Rights Association, SAMRO. Now, can I just ask, why have they waited so long? Because you said earlier this case has been pending since 2017.
That's $1 million question, actually, and a lot of people have been asking why have they not said anything about this. But they're now, I think it's them feeling pressure that they have to do something. And also in their statement, it's quite detailed, Braden, and they're saying that they cannot wait, knowing that the country faces this major problem of gender-based violence. They needed to take a stand against this issue. But at the same time saying that this does not mean that they're saying that Mr. Mafokate is guilty of anything.
Okay, now, ahead of the court case and all these things happening, besides his statement yesterday regarding the 100-man march and his support for campaigns against gender-based violence, has Mr. Mafokate anywhere outside court, from what you know, expressed himself in any way regarding this legal case, like, for instance, protesting his innocence or something like that?
Well, in court, he has pleaded not guilty to the charge of assault with intent to do grievous bodily harm. And I've tried to interact with him even outside of court. He has really not said anything, but inside court he has pleaded not guilty to the charge.
We'll wait to see what's going to unfold today. Thank you very much. Malungelo Booi there talking to us ahead of that court case involving Kwaito artist Arthur Mafokate, who will be back at the Midrand Magistrate's Court for assault charges.